Alright everybody, wow! Alright, this is my third video recording today. The 15th, I keep forgetting the date. 25th, alright. Whatever, same deal. Alright, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to easily take down, well, semi-easily, to take down, cover your ears if you can't assume what's going to come out of my mouth next. The Warrior. Alright, the Warrior is this big badass guy. It's basically like the Destroyer from the first one. And I just want to see Teddy Ore's crap. Doesn't measure up, doesn't measure up. And previously I recorded some easy cash, and I have not logged out or left the game yet from that session. So I want to see. I'm hoping, because Borderlands 2 is such a beastly game and whatnot, that maybe if I can get some videos out of it so quickly after its release, that well, that you can. I can get some views. Alright, and alright. So there's a couple things I need, and first of all, after, I'm going to be dumping anything that is completely unnecessary. Alright? And I'm going to be using the most powerful of what I have. There's a couple things that I want to pick up. Firstly is the Blitz Scorpio. Alright, you get that from a story mission. And my win-win vision, I found this. Well, I found it. I looted it. And things I'm not going to need. I'm only keeping this relic for a trophy. Transfusions I'll keep. I don't really use grenades, so I'll keep the lobbed Merv and the transfusion, but I'm gonna take off my homing fireburst. I love the fireburst, man. They're so cool. If you ever find one, try it out, play around with it. They're really awesome. Okay, put that away. And the more powerful of the SMGs is this one. I gotta see something. Alright, first of all, put you there here. Alright, here's my win-win vision. Here, it's got a decent scope on it. It gets more accurate as you fire it, which is good. I'm not gonna be using the shotgun, so I'll put that away. Here is my Blitz Scorpio. Alright, fires in a burst fire rate, and when you zoom in, I believe it's because it's not Torg, it's Dahl. Okay, and it goes full auto when you're zooming out. You know, when you're no scoping. And what happened to my other caustic SMG? There it is. Corrosive Scorpion. We'll just compare it up with my caustic venom real quick. Alright, so we're using the Corrosive Scorpion. That's what I used last time as well. And last time I kept this on just because I didn't like that. And I got this from Mad Moxie. Alright, when you're doing the last mission, you're about to go and you go around to the various citizens of the town and they give you stuff. Zed gives you shield, Scooter, I forget what Scooter gives you. Moxie twice gave me a ridiculously good caustic SMG. The first one was a Molly one, this one's a Dahl, but that's alright. So make sure you hit them up for sure. Dumping that, dumping that, dumping that, and dumping that. So let's see how we're looking. Oh, I don't need my Dandy Volcano, surprisingly. So how much space? I have 2 slots left. Perfect. So I'll have 4 items in my inventory. Start everything up that was packed up.
A fantastic day for capitalism.
And make sure we're all full on ammo. Good. Alright, now if you're doing the story mission, you'll figure out how to get there. If not, I might be able to show you. It depends on where it puts me. You want to go to the fast travel station if you already beat it once. Although this is more for people who haven't beat it yet or are having trouble beating it. Alright, we're going to be at Heroes Pass here. So I'll load this up real quick. And if there are enemies, I have to go through a lot of them. I'm going to speed run because I don't want to deal with them right now and make this video any longer. There'll be plenty of action. Don't you worry. I might fast forward through it. It depends on how long it takes me. Alright. So we're spawned here, which means I'm going to do some speed running. So, let's speed run. And I'm going to be using my deception skill right now. And I have the points where I go a little faster here. And it's going to be a lot easier getting there during the story mission. Because you're going to be having Mordecai and Brick, major spoiler. Well, it's not a spoiler alert. You already know they're in the game. You're going to be having Mordecai and Brick here helping you get everywhere.
How hilarious. You just set off my trap card. Your death approaches.
And it's gonna get a little tight here. And I glitched out a little bit, couldn't jump. And I'm passing by a lot of loot, a lot of chests. And what you can do here is during the story mode, alright? You could just stay back, let Brick go ahead, and loot everything. There's a couple pretty valuable chests that you can grab. Some Hyperion loot chests and whatnot. And, get away from that barrel. And continuing our speed run here. At this point, you've lost Brick and Mordecai. They went and had to do something. They had to go check the coffee and whatnot. I'm not going to tell you what really happens. And I believe at this point we're clear. There might be a constructor coming. I'm going to try and blast by. Yeah. A constructor would be right there. And nope, it's just gonna give us a reloader. And I'm stuck again. And this sucks because he's gonna burn me. But thankfully, and I should probably say this now, oops. Alright, you're gonna want a shield, an adaptive shield. Alright, Anshin makes good adaptive shields. Alright, they usually give you quite the health boost, but you know, they can also give you elemental resistance. See, mine says plus 21%. And it says that it matches the elemental resistance. And that's good because there's a lot of, you're going to be dealing with a lot of fire. But, if you use strategy, you'll only take a little bit here and there. You're not going to be taking a lot of damage. And if you get super unlucky like I did, and I don't know what happened, to be totally honest with you. I don't know if a rack smashed into me, or if a volcanic crystallite blew me up, but it blew me off the map, not like, you know, way out of the map, but it blew me into the lava where it just kills you instantly. There are parts of the lava where you can just, like, you know, hop back up and you'll take some burn damage or whatever. But I kind of, like, got blown off of a lava fall and died. And here we are. Now, I've never come back here, you know, after beating it. I've only beaten it in story mode. So, if I have to defeat both bosses, there's going to be a major spoiler alert as at the loading screen. And you'll I'll tell you when to skip past the major spoiler, which would be the first boss. Although if you can't figure out who, would probably be your complete retard. And there's no enemies here. No enemies. we gotta take this elevator down. Where's the button? There's the button. And I'm impatient. Once again, passing by all the stuff you can loot. And I just want to see...
Please insert any donated organs into the receptacle below.
No better shields, no better survivor class mods. Now, this strategy will work with any person, really. I'll go over my setup right now. Ooh. Uh-oh. Okay. Alright. So I would have 2 spots. Alright, so here's the setup, alright? You want a really high-powered sniper rifle that does a lot of damage, good accuracy, and it's a bonus that I have the plus 180% critical hit damage. Alright? For this, I mean, you can use a revolver, you can try and find a Hyperion weapon similar to this, where it has a decent scope, high damage, and whatnot. This can be any kind of SMG, really, preferably one with a scope. I'm using this one because it does a lot of corrosive damage, and it's going to be doing, you know, a decent amount of damage, good accuracy, half-decent fire rate. Reload speed's alright, the magazine size is good, but I really like it because of the burst fire while zoom, so I really save on ammo. This, I'm going to be using this until I run out of ammo. That's it. I'll be using this paired with this, or, you know, this. It all depends on where he is. He's one of 3 places. Usually with this spot, he's only in 2 places, and I'll show you. Every once in a while, he will go to the 3rd place. It's not that often, really. One time, before he killed me by that unlucky thing where I got blasted off the map, he was only spawning on the 2 places. Alright? Low dose adaptive shield, you know, any Ashen adaptive shield with good health boosts and a good elemental resistance. I'm keeping transfusions on it just because, in case I mess up. Relics you can get, it doesn't matter. I like the Vitality Relic, and I highly recommend the Vitality Relic. So, class mods, I don't know, because I don't know the other classes well enough to know which is the best class mod for them. But if you are playing as Zero, a good Survivor class mod is highly recommended for this, alright? Just in case you screw up a little bit. Now, also for Zero, what you're going to want is this right here. Alright, the invert. Invert? I don't know. Whatever. Because you can regenerate 44% of your max health, and you get some extra movement speed. Alright, that's going to be really helpful if you're Zero. You know, if you get your health down, you throw them out. And if you have this, you can spam out some kunai and do a little damage while you're healing. Alright, so that's that. I use these. This is my badass rank. Alright. It helps. I like it. So, I mean, this doesn't matter. This is kind of irrelevant. Although the max health, shield capacity, and all that stuff does help. That's it. Really. I kept my leather iron because I don't like putting that in the bank. So, let's get in there. Good. Good. Alright. I don't want to get in there just yet. So, if you die, alright, there's going to be this large wall thing that comes across right here. And you can't shoot through it. And the game, they were really smart in doing this because you can't, you know, just sit up here and be basically impervious to everything. You know, be able to get out of the way and whatnot, be out of range of everything and just shoot them the crap flawlessly. So that's what happens. These things like that and that, they spawn ammo and they'll sit there for 90 seconds before disappearing and being able to be reused again. Alright, so we're in the vault of the warrior. Let's get this on. I don't know how to activate him again. It might just be a trigger line. Oh, okay, good. He didn't trigger it. Alright. This is the spot. This is a spot I totally found by accident. Alright. He can be in one of 3 places. He can be right here in this area, right there in that area, and all the way over there. Alright? Now, I'm going to show you the different spots that you need to place yourself when he's here. Alright? So when he's all the way on that side, you're going to want to be on this rock, right? I usually crouch down when he breathes fire, although I'm pretty sure he won't be able to hit you. Although, it feels like this was shifted a bit. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe he destroyed those, and I had a clear shot. I can't remember. Alright. And when he's over there, honestly, wait until he breathes fire from his mouth. And I'm going to separate this into two parts. The explanation, you know, everything after this, when I'm done explaining, is going to be in a separate video I'll be uploading right after. It'll be coming 6 hours after it. I'm sorry for the slow upload time. But, you know, deal with it. Alright, now when he's over here, you're going to want to be right here. Right about here, you know. Right, you know, kind of between there. And you can shoot him up right here. Now, you gotta kind of position yourself just right. It'll take a little finicking to do. When he breathes his fire, just crouch down. You might take a little bit, and if you position yourself a little wrong, you'll take some heat as well. But, you know, I didn't say it was perfect, but it works pretty darn well. Alright? And then when he goes, he uses a slag thing. On this side, you don't really have to worry about it. It won't hit you. Even if it does, you also still don't have to worry about it unless there's some crystallic, volcanic crystallics here. And I'm going to take them out with this if they get too close. Usually they don't get too close. I'm hoping that they won't this time. And finally, when he's over here, over on that side, you're going to come right about here. This one's kind of the harder one to get into and get just right. Because even if you're kind of just like this, you might take a little bit, and then you gotta move out and shoot them up. So that's basically it. We're gonna be using this block, and this block as cover. I did this all last night. It worked fantastically. I was amazed. It was so much easier than bouncing all around, taking cover over there, dealing with the Crystal X, dealing with the rack. The rack you can pretty much ignore. They're just up there for second wins. That's what I'm assuming. So let's get this started. Full on ammo. Don't want to activate that. So let's see if I can figure out how to get this